Hello, this is the Bayview Trail trailhead at Mason Neck State Park. It is a 1 mile loop that starts right by the water. The visitor center is visible from here just through that tree line. There is a path, a muddy path that you can take to get to it. Otherwise, you can just come to the parking lot for the Bayview Trailhead, which is right after you come out of the visitor center heading back towards the entrance station. So from the visitor center, you would go on High Point Road and make the first right and park in this parking lot. And there is a snow-covered trail today to get down to the trailhead and start the 1 mile loop. Give you a little bit of an idea of the terrain. It's pretty much just a pebbly surface. Kind of shows you where we are in the area as well. This is the Star Spangled Banner National Historic Trail. It's part of it. As you can see, the water is frozen. Today it is 43-ish degrees, so it's warmer than it has been. I just found out that all the trails were closed. Actually, the state parks were closed for almost 2 weeks due to snowfall, and they said it took them almost a week to clear the roads to be able to reopen. This is only my third hike of 2022. I'm still on my first park for the State Park Challenge for Virginia State Parks, and this is Mason Neck State Park. I did this one also on New Year's Day. Hello, today is February 1st, 2022. I am at the Bayview Trailhead at Mason Neck State Park. This is my third hike of 2022. My first hike was at the Mason Neck National Wildlife Refuge, which is right next to this park. And my second hike was at Longbridge Park in Arlington, Virginia. Today, February 1st, 2022, it is about 43 degrees, and it is one of the sunniest days that we've had for a while. I feel a little bad that it is February 1st. Hello, it is February 6th, 2022. Hello, it's February 6th. Hello, it's February 6th. Hello, it's February 6th, 2022. I'm at Occoquan Bay National Wildlife Refuge. This is for hike number 4 of the 52 hike challenge for 2022 for me, and we are going to be walking on the Fox Road Trail to Deep Hole Point Road and back Easy Road back to the cars in the visitor parking lot here. And it is a 2 mile loop, and out once we get to the water, there is hopefully an eagle nest that we will see, or at least if they're not, the eagles aren't there, hopefully be able to see them flying through the air at some point. But anyway, you look at it, even if for some reason the eagles aren't there, we'll hopefully at least get to see the bay, which is also pretty cool. And I'm going to show you, this kind of tells you Fox Road Observation Deck is about 0.4 miles. This is a pretty nice trail, at least so far. It looks as if these trails in the loop that I'm going to be doing are pretty much kind of a road. So you're going to actually get more of a sensation that you're kind of walking on a road instead of a trail. Kind of interesting view here, swamp. And it's 0.4 miles to get out to the water. So let's see what that looks like. I imagined during the summer that this would come to life and have a little bit more green color to it. But we are in the heart of winter, and although there is no snow currently, it is about 35 degrees Fahrenheit today. Nice sunny day. Very nice sunny day. Definitely cold. I have 2 layers of pants on, 1 leggings, 1 an outer layer, which is pretty much running pants made with some spandex nylon. And then I have a t-shirt, an overshirt, a long-sleeved layer shirt, a very nice insulated jacket, and then a coat on top of that, very long scarf, and a hat. No gloves at the moment, but we'll see what happens, because I definitely am pretty cold and I'm definitely feeling it. I want to try and keep this video going until we get out to the water, so you can kind of see, if you were to come and just park at the parking lot, how long it would take you just to get out to the water. It is really cold. It is really cold. I want to put gloves on. It is a little less windy than yesterday. Yesterday the wind was really strong. But as you can see, so far this would be somewhat handicap accessible as well, because it's pretty level. It's not paved, but it would probably be workable. This is kind of like your dirt stone road. We're about 4 minutes into the walk. I'm walking at a somewhat brisk pace. Hopefully we'll be getting to the water. And just to tell you a little bit about what I'm doing, this is the 52 hike challenge for 2022, and you don't have to start now, or you didn't have to start in January. You could start in June of 2022 if you want. I mean, you basically just need to get in 50 hikes within the year. I think the goal of it is kind of to try and get you in shape and have you do 1 a week, but that doesn't mean that you have to do it that way. You can start whenever you're ready, hike whenever you can. This is February 6th, and I'm only on number 4, so obviously I had a pretty busy January, and I'm just getting back into it here. And you never know, you might get busy for a month or 2 and just not have time, and then you just kind of catch up when you do. That's the nice thing about it. And you don't have to go somewhere fancy. I've been really fortunate to do some cool hikes at different places that are really interesting to me, but you can pretty much just really hike in your town or city, or you can hike on your regular streets. You don't have to go somewhere fancy to consider it a hike. If you hike a couple of miles, that's your hike. You can even hike just 1 mile. That's the great thing about this hike challenge. And so I did a little bit of investigation, and from what I've seen so far, when I was looking up coming today, I wasn't sure if this was considered one of the over 400 national park sites, and I found out it is not. The wildlife refuges are actually something separate, so they're a little bit different. And there are a lot of them as well. So that gives a whole new set of things to explore. You got state parks, regional parks, national parks, and then national wildlife refuges. And so it's just endless how many cool things there are to do in the United States alone, even just in your own state. We're at about 6.5 minutes. So even though it said 0.4 miles, it does take a little while to get down here to the water. I'll let this go in for a few more minutes because I want you to be able to see the water. I'm hoping right up here. Oh, what's that? I hear something. I sound like an owl. And now one other thing to keep in mind is that I started at 4:30. I don't have a lot of sunlight left. So I had some other things to do earlier today, but when you're doing your hike, you want to also keep in mind when the park closes and how you're going to get out once the gates close. So at Mason Neck State Park, for example, at sunset the gates close at dusk. So you really have to be out by then. From what I understand, I'll still be able to get out here after 5 o'clock, which is their official closing time, but I wouldn't be able to get back in. So we shall see. We're at almost 8 minutes, and I still am not out here to, I believe, where I'm going to be able to see the water right at the end where this turns left. I'm trying to walk kind of fast so that I can get out here so we can finish this loop. Hear me out of breath? I'm walking kind of fast here. All right. Should be up to the point where we turn left. Should be able to see the water, hopefully. I do see a bird flying around up there, but I don't know what it is yet. All right, I can see water. So, I'll come back hopefully and do this one another day, but this is the Painted Turtle Pond up that way. Oh, this is wonderful. Deep Hole Point Road. Wow. So, trail blocked with debris from storm and high tide. Goodness, think about that. Just think about that. Oh, little birdies out on the water. Oh, lots of little birdies. Look at that. How wonderful is that? Oh, it's just so fascinating and just so lovely to be able to see these beautiful sights. The sun beating down on the water. All right, this is the water. I'm going to stop the video here and I will pick it back up in a little while. Hopefully be able to show you that eagle's nest. Hello, it's February 6, 2022 and I am at Occoquan Bay National Wildlife Refuge, which is in Woodbridge, Virginia. As you can see, I'm here at the bay right before sunset. It's about 5 o'clock. It is gorgeous. It is very cold. I probably don't really want to have my coats off. They're sitting over there and my hat, but I want it to look decent for the video, right? So it's about 35 degrees today. The water is not frozen in this spot. I know when I was here at Mason Neck, which is a park really close to here, that the water was really close to frozen. It was a little bit warmer this week, so I guess it had a chance to break up a little bit more. And it probably never freezes solid because we are on a bay. This is my 4th hike for the 52 hike of 2022 challenge. I'm glad you can join me for this, and I hope you will continue my journey with me and start a journey of your own for 52 hikes in 2022. Great thing about it is you can hike wherever you want. You can start whenever you want, you can do it whenever you have time. And I am just trying to do some different places I haven't been, and I have never been to this National Wildlife Refuge here. One of the really cool things about it is this is a home for bald eagles, so I'm hoping in a few minutes before I leave for the day that I get a chance to see the eagle nest and maybe see a random eagle, which would be amazingly wonderful. The National Wildlife Refuges are not part of the official National Park Service with the, I think it's 413 parks. These are separate. This is a whole new slew of adventures to start on. I just found that out this week, so oh, now I've got all these other places I need to see. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you continue to join me on the adventures this year in 2022. Thanks for watching. Hello, it's February 6th, 2022. I am at Occoquan Bay National Wildlife Refuge, which is in Woodbridge, Virginia. It's about 5 p.m. right before the sun's going to go down for the evening, and I just wanted to show you this is a beautiful place right along the bay down in Woodbridge, Virginia. I am on hike number 4 of my 52 hikes in 2022 challenge. I hope you'll join me on the journey and watch some of my other hikes and start a challenge of your own. You can really start anytime, and you can do it whenever you have time. You can hike wherever you want. I am choosing to try and hike at some really scenic spots and go places I've never been before. I am so fascinated by this place already. I've only been here a few minutes today, but it's beautiful down here by the water on the bay. And I discovered this week that National Wildlife Refuges are not part of the over 400 national parks in the United States. It's a whole separate thing, which means I've got a whole slew of new adventures. And I am hoping today this is a home to the bald eagles. I'm hoping to see some today. I know that the neighboring park of Mason Neck State Park, I was lucky enough on New Year's Day to see some bald eagles there. I'm hoping I will be able to see some here as well. I may have to come back another time if not. That's the great thing about doing these hikes. You get to explore things you've never seen before and go on new adventures. I hope you'll join me on some more adventures, and thanks for watching 2022 hike number 4 at Occoquan Bay. Hello, we are continuing the journey here on the 2-mile loop at Occoquan Bay National Wildlife Refuge, February 6, 2022. We are approaching, we're along the bay at this point. The sun's going to be setting soon, and approaching the eagle's nest. So, I'm going to go be pretty quiet as I get up closer to this. Just kind of give you a view of the sunset. The eagle's nest is about 500 yards ahead on the left. Some people I ran into about a half an hour ago said that the eagles were still kind of flying around. They weren't in the nest. This is a great zoom. The eagles don't appear to be there, but if you want to come, you will know where to find them. This is Occoquan Bay National Wildlife Refuge. You're going to take Fox Road from the visitor parking lot, make a left when you get to the water, and about 1/4 mile on the left is where you'll find this eagle nest. There's a better view of it here. And the eagles are not currently there. So I will just continue my walk around and see if I happen to be lucky enough to spot them on the rest of the loop. Here's a sunset picture before we cut this off. Thanks for watching. I think that's a blue or gray heron there flying. Wow. Oh, he's landing up there. I'm gonna see if I can find him. The gray heron is down here. I'm at Occoquan Bay National Wildlife Refuge. I'm gonna try and see if I can get a visual, a close-up of them. Oh, he's flying, he's flying. He's flying. He'll go somewhere else now.